episode. We've got a very exciting episode this week. We have Eric Peterson with his boys on our youth hunt. They were very successful. We have Jerry Fowler at the end of the video showing us how to cure some salmon eggs. And we have Marv Schaub and Eric Peterson catching some bluegills. So I hope you enjoy this week's episode. Stay tuned. We will have more videos. This again, Tom Helton from Michigan Hooks and Horns Outdoors. Thank you.
All right, Morgan got a shot at a nice big doe. Oh my gosh, she's a beauty.
Holy
Good
crap.
job, Morgan. You just tracked her down
Ooh,
here.
look at her mouth.
Good job, Morgan.
She's fat too.
What an exciting evening. After Braden shot the buck, she stood out way out in the field and decided just to wonder what the heck's going on, looking at him, and Morgan got a chance to hit her. And he did good. Yeah, you could tell he hit her hard. I ran out of film, so I had to delete some videos. Otherwise, I'd have had her too. All right, guys, signing out.
She has no head.
Good job, guys.
Decapitated.
Nice big doe. All right, guys, here we go. I'm very proud of my two boys, Morgan and Bray. Look. All right, good job. Braden's first buck. Nice velvet spike, and then Morgan got a dandy doe. All right, hey, good job, guys.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right, signing out.
All right, we're out here trying to catch some fish.
Got that nice lucky dog hat on.
Yep, we sure
We're
do.
gonna show him how to catch some of them bluegill right up here. So he's casting her up under there. He's gone.
Smaller one this time. We were catching some pretty good ones, but they've been getting a little
That'll
smaller.
That'll eat.
You'll eat?
That'll eat.
That'll up.
Hey guys, how you doing? Marv Schaub here from Hooks and Horns. We're getting a few bluegills up underneath this boat right here. Had a bite there, missed him. Nothing on that one, got robbed. You gotta be kidding me. There we go.
All right.
Got a decent bluegill here. Not too big, not too bad.
Hi, my name's Jerry Fowler. I'm from Hooks and Horns, one of the processors there. Today we're curing up salmon eggs. I use cure from the store. I don't do my own, just whatever's available. I find that most of them work. Really the key is the borax the eggs later. So I'll cure these eggs with that, and then let it sit in its juices for a couple hours, and then after a couple hours I'll borax it, put a little brown sugar on it, and then it's pretty much ready to go. You can either freeze it, put it in the refrigerator. It'll last in the refrigerator for about a month, in the freezer probably a couple years usually after you borax it. Keeps its color. A lot of times I like to vacuum seal my eggs. That way I don't get the freezer burn on it. I mean, it's just experience over the years. Back in the day, you just wrap them up in a bag and then froze it, and then a lot of times that would get freezer burn on it. So what I'm going to do today, here right now, is pour these eggs out in this bag. I probably got about 3 pounds of it here. And then what I'll do is I'll take a pair of scissors and cut this open. So what you want to do is open these up so the cure gets right in there, inside the eggs. So what I like to do, since some of these are big, I'll cut these in half, which helps spread the cure around. Then I'll open these little runs up. You'll see them when you open it up. And I'll just kind of set these in here. Sometimes I'll open it up even more. Don't want to cut too many of those runs, because if you're not stacking them and you're using skein as bait, the skin that's on there will help it pull together. So you don't use too much of this. Because you don't want to burn the eggs. So what you'll want to do is sprinkle it on like you're sprinkling on salt or pepper on your steak. So there's directions on it, but usually I just kind of wing it. I think it's asking for 2 tablespoons per pound. So what I'll do is I'll kind of sprinkle it on there like you would do a steak or a salmon steak on the grill. I'll just kind of spread it around. And that way that it keeps everything, you don't burn it, you don't want to do that, because the eggs get real bad if you do that. So we'll open this up, spread these out here. Salt on there. Cure. You can use any color cure. You can get colored borax. It doesn't really matter. I just use the plain borax because it's just easy to get. I find that buying that color stuff, Myers has it for sale if you want to get it. So you want to cut these open like that. You want to get that cure right in there. So I'll just kind of stack them on each other. I've seen guys that like to kind of dry them out on a table. I don't think it's necessary after you borax it. Borax itself is going to dry it itself. You might, sometimes what I do instead of freezing them right away after I borax and sugar them is let it sit for another couple hours. That just kind of helps. Helps get let the borax dry a little bit. As you can see, I'm just trying to open it up so I can get to the inner eggs. Really want to get the cure on there coated pretty good, but you don't want to put too much on. Like I said, you will burn the eggs if you do.
Another awesome episode. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Aaron's Custom Tying, Branther Jigs, DTO Optics, Lucky Dog Tackle, Patriot Custom Rods, and Roadside Minnows. Thank you for watching this week's episode. God bless. Bye-bye.